Alright nerds, so the IDW Transformers run is sadly drawing to a close after 13 years and a bewildering volume of volumes, and while it is sad that it's over, it's definitely been a bracing ride. Because where so much of the Transformers experience is mired in hostility and firepower and machismo and loads of murder, IDW offered us a place of levity and adventure, of warmth and emotion, of romance, pathos and genuine humanity, and loads of murder. It introduced tons of new characters, ideas and feelings and attracted a whole new audience who embraced the far-out stories, the razor-sharp writing and the newly broadened horizons of a Cybertron where it's okay to get soppy, where it's okay to embrace your identity, where it's okay to be a girl. Yes indeed, time today to pay tribute to the IDW run with a good hard wistful fawn over one of its breakout characters. This is Nautica! So Nautica's a glamorous new character from Caminus, a mechanic and submariner, and damn I wanna marry her. But the figure's an anomaly and isn't what she'd wanna be. Off-model, inaccessible, they've kinda made a mess of her. Anyway, this is the Titan's Return Nautica figure, which was an unlikely late wave straggler with a sort of messy tale to tell. Cause when she rocked up, everyone was blown away. Like, can you believe it? An actual figure of actual Nautica in actual real life? It just seems so unlikely, because yeah, the comic fans loved her, but all the other bots around at the time were like legacy characters from the sacred safe bet sanctuary of G1. So with Nautica still being a relatively fresh and obscure face who hadn't even been on the telly or anything, it was almost like she'd won a bet. But here come the caveats. Because you see, Nautica was only available as part of the several $100 Chaos on Velocitron box set, which was mostly loaded up with like scrub tier repaint ballast that literally nobody wanted. So immediately it's a pain in the ass to even get one. And also, being a repaint of another figure, she's just not a great likeness. I mean, she never really had a chance, because repaints in general are still a major turn-off for a lot of people. And however good the base figure might be, she's always going to end up looking more like that guy than this gal. So at the time, she kind of felt like a bit of a missed opportunity, and she just didn't make a lot of people happy. But it's over, it's happened, she's here now, so let's see what we got. Yes indeed, this is at present Nautica's one and only physical manifestation, looking fairly fierce and stupendously supple. And as we've established, she's a reworking of Titan's Return Blur, which I'm actually okay with, because Blur rules. I mean, I've got 3 of it now, and they're all great. They're all distinguished from each other, Brainstorm kicks ass, it's rad. And Nautica's hot new featured option is this pair of dope-ass shoulder fans, which don't spin or anything, but they do give her that extra smack of presence. Baby got breadth. So as an actual figure, it's unambiguously dynamite. Like, she looks the absolute bomb, and she moves like a knife. Love that compact little bod there, just dominated by the see-through chest panel and generous auto brand, and surrounded by unreasonable levels of detail on like the midriff and the armpit. Legs are definitely toeing the line between sultry and stompy, with the small slender thighs and pointy toes alongside these huge ass feet and shin engines. Arms are appropriately mechanical. The bicep bits are just crammed with robo gear with these epic VTOL chunks and these cheeky turbo volcanoes up here. Forearms are perhaps a little baggy, like these folded over triangle kibble chunks ain't the best look. Colours don't seem massively Autobot-y. Like, are there any other purple Autobots? But there's no way this paint job ain't kicking my ass. With its pleasantly lively purple, complementary yellow splats, and this neutral lilac-y off-white, along with just 2 giant navy blue boots. Now, one of the things I've heard a lot of people say is that this figure doesn't work as a girl, because it's a repaint of a bloke figure like the Megatronio asses were, and next to other native girl Transformers, it is noticeably less femme stylized, because most of the other ladybots are so over-ladyfied and weirdly anatomical that it almost comes off as parodic. Plus that standard slim-waisted, big-titty body type is almost as played out as it is incompatible with transforming. Like, it always seems to come at the cost of having to heft your alt mode around like a giant flabby camping backpack with all pots and pans hanging off it. So to me, prioritising a quality mold just makes way more sense. It's a Transformer first and a lady second. I mean, it's not like there's anything inherently super masculine about the Blur mold. Apart from the nutsack. Anyway, for accessories, you've got this extremely normal laser needle thingy, which doesn't seem very Nautica, it's just a weapon. Could you not get a wrench or something? I guess it could be like a welding torch or like an Astro soldering iron. It's fine, it's something. You've also got Nautica's Titan Master, Parsec, who I guess is also a chick. You've also got Nautica's Titan Mistress, Parsec, who's looking a bit bare-bones basic in robot mode, but as a face, she's rocking some refined features, with piercing blue eyes and subtle smoochy lips, along with some noticeably Victorian-esque sunburst crown lines and massive forehead gem. Plus, you can pop off Nautica's frankly heinous back kibble, and boom, it's a big old buckler. Does work better on Blur, honestly. These shoulder fans are not subtle. But check it out, it's also a sweet little sled thing for Parsec. Real talk, I'd honestly completely forgotten about this kind of everything, and it's just reason 482 that Titan's Return was the bomb. Like, each toy was basically a self-contained playset with like a little robot, a mini vehicle, a weapon, and a sweet transforming mech suit. And when you look at it like that, Power of the Primes ain't shit. Do love me that transformation, man. It's just one of those ones you gotta do again, with like an elegantly implemented leg end flip and clip and some snug arm insertion action. So before we even check out the alt mode, we've already got an in-universe problem. Because Nautica turns into a submarine, right? And aren't subsea craft normally a bit more roundy? And isn't poor little Parsec gonna get a smidge soggy with a napole exposed? I'm definitely not getting submarine here. I'm not even really getting boat. Feels more like some kind of mega city speedway hover car whatever thingy. Maybe it's just land mode Nautica. Terrestrica. Anyway, check this thing out, man. This is some slick shit. It's just got this awesome retro future space car vibe with like the fast focus design and the sweet see-through cockpit. Check this out too. Like these shoulder-mounted arm pipe things even connect up to these bilious butt engines. That's some good-ass design. And some good-ass design. Also, astonishingly, these wheels actually work marvelously. Like a lot of times when you're dealing with these tiny baby caster things, they tend to lock up and just kind of suck. But these actually function properly. Why am I impressed by that? So yeah, I'm definitely feeling this alt mode, man. It kind of has that 86 movie flashy far-out authenticity, mostly because it's just blur in purple. Blurple. I mean, the colours and the turbine styles definitely distinguish it well enough, but with the signature smooth nose cone and this little crest vent thingy, it's looking severely blurry. Ooh, the functioning tiny wheel purple space lady car puddle of mud doodly-doo. That is a rare one. But still, Titan's Nautica is a solid enough specimen with sackloads of style and posability by the pound. But does it work as the definitive Nautica? I think it does. Like it or not, it's what we got. How many characters ever look exactly the same on the page as they do in plastic? Zero, right? I mean, if it doesn't work for you, I totally get it. But for me, it's close enough. It's just a good-ass figure. And crucially, it's a real object that exists in the world. I mean, that's more than you can say for Rung's toy. There's gotta be some way to it. So now the IDW thing's all over, it does make me wonder what's gonna happen next. I mean, where now for the Transformers comics? Is it just gonna be all sieges and death and misery and fan service all day long? And what about the fandom? Are all the interesting weirdos and rad cosplayers gonna stop showing up? Is TF Nation 2022 just gonna be a bunch of saggy old collectors shouting on about mega pretenders until we all congeal into one aging sexless glob? I don't think so, because IDW's inspired so much creativity and good vibes among the fandom and the brand itself that I don't think its influence is going to go anywhere for a very long time. It was important, it was real, and it's staying right here in my left man titty. Anyway, huge big ups to that goth nerd for sorting me out with this rare beauty. I do not deserve you. Keep it foolish.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's awesome Transformers reviews. 2 waves late since 2008.